Kiruba, good morning and welcome to the Koikimedia live as we continue with our broadcast and as we continue with our campaign to self-determination. We'd like to say good morning to all our listeners and viewers from different parts of the world. Today is the 6th day of the month of October, and we're grateful to be here to host you again. And we're also saying thank you so much to all our listeners that are following us from different parts of the globe. Moki wa pe káàárọ̀, ẹ tún káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa tí a mọ̀ sí ìkànnì aláyọ̀ tí wọ́n pè ní Koikimedia live. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa ní orí ìkànnì yìí, ìkànnì tí a fi ń polongo Yoruba Nation self-determination campaign under the United Nations is our inalienable right, and that right is what we are exhausting, and our quest to self-determination will be respected by the federal government of Nigeria, which is in a country that we are asking the Yoruba to exit after the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914. Under the right of the United Nations, we are not doing anything against the international law. We are doing everything possibly best that the Yoruba people can be allowed to exercise their right to self-determination, just like many other countries have done so in the past. So if you're probably not new to this platform, and all you can say is that we attack Nigeria, we are Yoruba that are probably creating menace or problem. No, that's not what we are. We are the Yoruba people that are peace-loving, law-abiding, but do not want to associate ourselves with what is known as Nigeria. So that is exactly what we are doing. And under that, we will be continue to explain to many of our Yoruba people that we are far better off to have our own independent Yoruba country, which will allow us to set up our own government, which will allow and enable us to set up our own security architect that can protect us from the invaders of the Fulanis into the Yoruba land, which will allow us to control our immigration against anyone that wants to travel into our territory, just like America, UK, France, Germany do not permit everyone to be part of their country. Does not mean that if you apply for a visa going to America or any other part of the globe, those visas will be granted. So that is exactly what we, the Yoruba people, are doing as well. And I believe that we should not, be looked as people that are creating, one kind of problem or the other. So if you see us coming out, explaining, yes, my utterances might not feel comfortable with some of you. Some of you might probably be very, very uncomfortable with what I do. But what we need to understand is that Nigeria was part of, the colony that was put together, by Britain, at a particular time in the history, which is just about 110 years old. So when you look at Nigeria today, what you will see is that it's a country that was formed, under a trade agreement, and that agreement is not viable. Those agreement is not workable in today's 21st century. A lot of Nigerians might probably look at Nigeria from a different angle. They might be seeing the problem from bad leadership, people that have managed Nigeria, for a very long time. But what they forgot to understand is part of those that are managing Nigeria are not people of the same ethnicity. They are different people, different ideology, and these will create many stress. I don't need to know what is going on in the southeast part of the Nigeria if those parts were on their own as a country. I don't need to know whether, I have to go to the northern part of Nigeria, if I do not feel safe, like many Christians that are living in the northern part of the country today. So we need to let many of us understand that the reason why Nigeria is what it is that the foundation of Nigeria was not done in a way to work, and that means that even if we do not agree to let Nigeria to be dissolved, you will not have a good election system, because a Yoruba man like Tinubu, a criminal, would like to steal the ballot box using his thugs in Lagos State. We would have Atiku, a criminal that would love to sell, the country to the Arabs. We would have a criminal like Peter Obi that tends to be like, is an innocent man, but we know that he's stolen so much money that he has kept it in the tax haven. So all these issues are issues that can be dealt with if we have our own separate countries. That means that those countries would then have their own laws, like the American laws. They have different laws in each of the states. Some of these states, might not be the same, but those laws govern the people and those that manage them. We would also have our own language to be used to govern ourselves. I don't need the fraudulent English that the British put and force on us to be spoken, while the Chinese would not use those language in their country for development. The Indian does not need English to develop, and they're probably moving to the fifth economy in the world today. The German does not need English to operate. So that means if you go to Germany to live, whether for a short period or a long period, you would have no other reason to learn German so that you can be able to live in there. And I believe Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho is also learning as many German language, because since he lives there. And if you're not aware, next week, and we invite all those that even disagree with Nigeria, whether you're a Biafra, please, you're welcome to join us on our rally, trail. We'll be communicating with the Biafra government in exile, Simon Ekpa. I have told him already. I will be, letting him know that the days are becoming closer, and we would also love if he can tell the Biafrans that are also, not terrorists, not secessionists as they have been called, but exercising their right to self-determination. So if you're a Biafran and you disagree, you are one of those that doesn't like Nigeria, I understand that we might not, love each other as people, but the fact that we are fighting the same cause, we want to opt out of Nigeria, and we are good Lord abiding citizens that have, some of us have lived in the country for 1 day, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and some of us like myself, we have lived in this country for 25 years. And that means that you are also welcome, to join us on the rally trail with your beautiful flags. You're please more than welcome to come with it, because at the end of the day, we are all fighting the same cause, which is the exit out of the British creation known as Nigeria. Please just share the program and let others come and learn more reasons why next week Saturday from the London BBC ground we would all be marching. And we understand that the mainstream media in the UK are one of the most biased organizations, because if you look at the Nnamdi Kanu today, I mean, I expect BBC that a lot of the Biafrans and the Yorubas and other Nigerians and other Africans that are paying their dues to allow the BBC to operate, but they refuse to talk about the case of Nnamdi Kanu on a very important note, that he is carrying a British passport, and those having that passport means that he traveled out of the country, not with a Nigerian passport, with a British passport, but yet he was kidnapped I expect the BBC to challenge, the British government under the Labour Party and the David Lammy, the new foreign minister, and many of the new ambassador to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montegori, to look why a British citizen is kept languishing after 4 years, in the DSS custody, when we have many Nigerian criminals, and I'm talking about the politicians and the elite that have stolen so much out of Nigeria, but yet they've not been given, they've been allowed to walk around. I mean, you can name and name, many of these criminals. I don't have to tell you their names. So I would love to see, and you're right, Mr. Danny, you says, who is the biggest threat to Nigeria? I mean, I believe, I have seen many videos that show that the Nigerian army does, but you have my full support. Take your country back with all the means necessary. And thank you so much. I mean, the biggest threat to us is Nigeria. And I expect the BBC, which is the public broadcasting corporation, but I call them the bias, BBC, I'll call them the bias organization. So we will be starting our protest, a peaceful one, on the 12th day of the month of October, which is next week Saturday. So if you're one of those that disagree, even whether you don't want Nigeria to break, but you feel pain that the EndSARS that took place, just some, in the next couple of months, this month rather, I think the EndSARS killing occurred, and the Oyigbo, not just the EndSARS. A lot of people tend to talk about the EndSARS massacre, but we tend not to talk about what happened during the Oyigbo, where many innocent Igbos, or those that wants to be known as Biafra, were massacred by the same country that you want us to keep. So even if you're still lining with Nigeria in one way, but you saw what happened when the Nigerian military under the former president executed many innocent lives. That means you can join us on the rally rail, but what you need to understand is the purpose of our march is that the Yorubas do not want to associate anymore with Nigeria. We want to have our own independent country, which is our inalienable right. I mean, you can look at Shetima that went ahead and told the world that the Palestinian that also needs their own independent country, and is asking the international community to allow Palestinians to exercise their right. But the same Shetima, the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I'm surprised that he's not talking about the Biafra quest for the same thing that the Palestinians are asking for. He's not talking about the quest of the Yorubas, the quest of the Ijaws. So at this particular junction, the country known as Nigeria, it will not be able to sustain, live to his expectation, because the expectation of many Nigeria is that Nigeria will be a great place, maybe in the next 100 years when we have died. No, we don't need to die like the fake, religion that have been telling us that when we die, we will go to heaven. And we just saw, I'm happy to see Baba Adeboye coming out to now say he has, felt it in his spirit to come out and apologize that, you will not die if you don't pay your tithe. You will not lose anything if you don't pay your tithe. And it's great to see, the GO man of God to really come out. But what I expect him to be coming out now is to tell us if God that he is serving, and I'm speaking directly now to Baba Gio Adeboye and the rest of the great leader that we love them. Don't mix my words. I love Pastor Jerry, I love Prophet Ojo, Prophet Tibetan, Mayowa, and I listen to another very good man of God from the southeast that I follow is Prophecy, and I love Prophecy. But Prophecy is not just what would take down Nigeria. We also need to work tirelessly to explain to many Nigerians that we can still be united but united away from Nigeria. I don't want to be known as Nigeria. I want to be known as a Yoruba man with a Yoruba passport, a Yoruba currency, a Yoruba economy, a Yoruba security, a Yoruba government that can protect me. And that is the same thing I expect, you know, the Arewa to expect as well, the Igbos, the Biafrans, and the rest as well. And don't come up and tell us what happened to the smaller ethnic indigenous people. Remember that Malta is just less than 500,000 in population, and they're doing very well, that they have to help Nigeria to blend their fake crude oil that has not enriched Nigerians. I mean, imagine that we have, you know, I'm going to go back to Baba Deboye. You know, thank you so much, Dominic Rose, for the super chat that you've just sent to us. Imagine Baba Deboye should come and tell Nigerians if God created Nigeria. Since he has apologized that tithe is not, I'm sure some of you have seen the video, we don't need to play it, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have watched those videos of Baba Deboye coming out to say tithe won't stop you from going to heaven if you don't pay your tithe. So you don't need to pay your tithe this morning, okay? You can just literally say to all your churches, and the mosque, I believe, also ask the same thing, that look, you know, Tinubu's government, Tinubu is currently at St. Mary Hospital receiving treatment. He's not feeling very well. I pray that he gets out of it, but that is his own cup of tea, because we told him that Nigeria is not workable. But Emilio Khan wanted to prove that you know, what MK Abiola could not achieve, he is able to achieve it as well. And that is why Tinubu, you know, is forcing himself in Nigeria. Thank you so much once again for the super chat. So just to clear things out, we are not, you know, against the Hausas, but I am against the Fulanis, because we know that the Fulanis were not part of Nigeria until when they arrived in 1800. We are now on the 21st century, but during the 18th century, you know, the Fulanis came in. You know, we as Yoruba people, hospitality, we welcomed them, and all of a sudden they became a mess. And the British that are, you know, hypocrite, and I'm not talking about the British citizen, because I love the British citizen. I've lived with them for 25 good years and we have good relationship. But what I don't understand is why, you know, the British colony, or the British government of the time, or the empire, because when we talk about the British government is controlled by the monarchy system. I mean, imagine they destroy the Yoruba monarchy system, but they want me to love, you know, their own monarchy system, when I should be expecting our obas, you know, to give directives, you know, directions, and support the indigenous Yoruba people. But unfortunately, most of our obas are under Tinubu foot. You know, Tinubu himself is a criminal. Everybody knows that. He stole so much that he has now enriched himself. He has used money to destroy many parts of Nigeria, especially the southwest. Many Yoruba do not understand that what Tinubu has done is he has created criminal gangs within the cycle of the Yoruba land. So when you look at some of the kings, not all of them, but you know, what he did, you know, he managed to use the stolen wealth from Lagos State to build his empire, and is using Nigeria now to steal more. But unfortunately, he's currently in the hospital now, receiving treatment at St. Mary's Hospital, according to my source yesterday. Tinubu has checked in at the London St. Mary Hospital in Paddington. Remember the same hospital that we saw him coming out? What they told him is, if he doesn't come back in time, he might likely die. You know, he might die, but he came back and is currently receiving treatment. Don't expect to see any image or picture of Tinubu for the next couple of days. Let's just allow him to, get his treatment up and running. You know, everybody gets sick, so I'm not here to condemn his illness, but what I'm here to do is, to tell him that he doesn't own Yoruba land. Yoruba land belongs to me more than Tinubu. Yoruba land belongs to every Yoruba, and we will determine what we want. I mean, don't expect yesterday I saw, and I'm trying to move around, so don't expect me to stay in one location. What I'm trying to explain to you is that I'm moving from one area to another. I can always come back. I still want to come back to Baba Deboye, and I say thank you so much, Baba Deboye, for coming out and telling us what you need to tell us. But what you have not told me that I'm asking you is, did God that you are serving, that you have prayed to for 40 good years, or probably maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Did God create Nigeria, Baba Deboye? It's a question, sir. I mean, you know, we are just journalists that love to ask questions, and sometimes our question could be irritating. Our question could be, you know, one question. And let me say good morning to my beautiful mother. That I know she doesn't sleep. You know, she's just one woman that, even though she wasn't expecting me to come back online, but she knows that I'm always ready to come back online if I feel like. So good morning, my beautiful mom, and shout out to my brother Aziz Badeshere. I call him Miami Aziz. He will arrive in London. Don't let me tell you when, but he will arrive in London few days before the upcoming event that is well organized by Ifelodo. Before we go further, and I want to speak Yoruba, I won't lost you my Biafran, because I want to get this message as much as possible in English tonight. But Yoruba, we had a meeting yesterday, and you know, something flagged up. The letter that was issued to say we invite everybody to the dinner and the rally. Let us make it clear. Ejeka clear fún gbogbo èèyàn wa. Mo ké brother mi ẹni Ọlọ́run dá in Akondeyan. Letter yẹn is just to say that you are invited, but don't turn up. Ẹ má turn up on the dinner day and say, look, Koiki posted this letter that we are all invited. You know, you are invited to the dinner subject to £100 that you have paid for your ticket. Don't turn up at the Hilton Kensington. You will be bounced back. You will not be allowed to get in. Àwọn tó ra ticket nìkan ló máa wọlé. But it is good that we let people know about the event. So issuing a letter or a communique or invite does not guarantee your entrance at an no, let me put it this way. At a paid event, I mean, you know I'm on now. Ẹ ti gbọ́ £100 ní dinner. Ẹ wá mú lẹ́tà kan, ẹ wá mú bọ̀ pé Koiki ló post ẹ o pé oní lẹ́tà yà máa fi wọlé. No, I didn't say that o. Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. I did not say that the letter I mean, people have paid £100. We've already got 150 people, but people still want to join. And look, you got to let us know by Tuesday. Nobody will be allowed to buy any ticket. If you are truly love of freedom and you want to have a meal, I mean, you're talking about, you know, knife and fork, not a bang begiri. You know, I mean, it's a nice hotel with nice, you know, food that will be served, jollof rice, fried rice, plantain, chicken, meat, you know. I mean, even if it's not about the food, about the, you know, the feelings for Oloye Igboho that I spoke to on a video call yesterday. You know, he was watching football as he loves his football so much, relaxing, and we are looking forward to seeing him next week. So, Omada Ti Ebafewa Ketetira ticket. Buy the ticket, you are invited, but it is a paid event. But the Saturday one, oh, you don't need to pay. It's a public event. It's well prepared. I can tell you that the officer that we talked about yesterday from the London Metropolitan Police that communicated with me on Friday has assured us that the public, we are the public. This is the difference between here and Nigeria, because the Nigerian police are not well trained. Because that is the reason why we say, I don't want to be in the Nigerian where the police does not value the lives of Yoruba people. I want a Yoruba police that I pay my tax to value me as a human being. So maybe Baba Deboye needs to tell the Yoruba people, because he's a Yoruba man, that why is he not telling us, if God created Nigeria and then God told Nigeria that we must live together? That is the question. Ṣé Ọlọ́run sọ fún Baba Deboye pé òun lòun dá Nigeria, òun dẹ̀ lòun máa keep it together? Because I know the God that he serves and the God that I serve, whether it is my, you know, Babalawo God that I love my tradition, whether it's my Muslim that I was born as a Muslim and I'm still a Muslim and I love being a Muslim and I have no disrespect for Islam. It does not matter whether we have terrorists that are Islam. Islam is a peaceful religion, okay? So don't come and tell me that Islam, you know, has done this or done that. Look, every tribe, every indigenous people, every people are evil. The world is evil. If the world is not evil, I do not expect Israel to have killed over 41,000 innocent lives. I mean, I don't agree with terrorism, don't get me wrong, but I will not sit here and I say that, you know, I am happy to see how Israel is killing innocent lives. The same thing, you know, Hamas does not have the right to kill, but we are living in a world of wickedness that people that are suffering, but America is pumping billions of dollars to support war when we can find peace. That is why India is neutral. So when we have a Yoruba country, I want us to be part of the people that are looking for peace. We want peace around Africa. You will not find peace. If you like, pray for Nigeria like Baba Deboye has done. There has never been peace. I mean, if you like, pray for Nigeria like Kumuyi has done. There's never been. I mean, I'm surprised that I'm not seeing Pastor Paul Adefarasi, because he told us that the constitution that Tinubu will be using is fraud. And now Tinubu cannot even use the constitution to protect himself in Nigeria. He has japa like me and you to come and receive treatment at St. Mary Hospital. Because I japa out of Nigeria 25 years ago, not because of medical reason. I just japa because my mom did not see the future in it. I mean, I begged my mom to attend university in Nigeria. She actually refused. She told me that even if I don't go to university, come to UK, you know, you will be learning a lot, because UK itself is university. And I'm sure if you have just arrived in UK, you know what I'm talking about. If you have not arrived, you will not understand. This is a country where you say thank you all the time. This is a country where, you know, you just have to balance the situation, whether at home, at work, whether with the community that I worked and served. I served the Nigerian community, and I'm proud to do so, that I got an award. And I've never regretted it, even though I have opted out of that community, but I still have my contact there. So Baba Deboye, I am begging you to please, maybe this Sunday, I don't know, maybe God hasn't spoken to you, but did God really create Nigeria? And why should the Yoruba serve in a country that we are not one? So if you're one of those Nigerians that, you know, look at us and say, look, these guys don't have job, and you're expecting Reno, that criminal, that two-mouthed man, because they're criminals. You know, Reno was part of Jonathan's government, and we know how much they've stolen out of them. They will not tell you. We know how these things work. You know, Nigerian politics. Just be part of it, and you know, you will make your own money. Reno has probably made so much money now. He's telling us about one Nigeria. Oh, he would then come and say, oh, the Yoruba people are the good ones. And the Igbo people, they like trouble. I will not allow Peter Obi to be president. And I try not to, you know, just, I was telling Oloye yesterday, we were laughing, and I called him on video call. He was saying hello to my children, my wife, and you know, he was also privileged to speak to Ogbeni Bobby. You know Bobby? Yeah, you know, for the first time they spoke, you know, Bobby was so excited that I don't know whether he's sleeping right now, because the excitement of, I mean, imagine just listening to Oloye Igboho. He was too excited. So now think about having you in a dinner environment or in the rally with Igboho. The feelings. Some of you did probably not feel comfortable. I mean, how can a Yoruba man live in UK and is not comfortable with Igboho, but is comfortable with the Fulani that is massacring us, and then they will go to BBC Yoruba. Hey, what if I'm on your nigga? The same BBC that doesn't even give us the airtime. But the BBC Nigeria is the telephone one. Oh, you don't know that? It's only the BBC in UK dare not report a terrorist attack using a mobile phone. They will go with all their equipment connecting to their satellite. But because the Yoruba are Omugo, you know, they are Donzi. That's why some of the Biafra call them the Afonjas. That, look, Koiki is talking about the killings of your people, but you're attacking Igbos. I'm not saying the Igbos are good people. We are not good people to each other. The Yorubas are not good people. They are fraudsters, they are criminal. The Igbos are drug pusher. You know, the Hausa, those ones, you know, they are all kind of things in there. The Fulani, those ones will kill you and take you. But what we are saying is that, why not let us go separately? It's not a crime. We don't need to put it as killing each other. Go separately, and we decide whether I want to go to this Biafra land. How many of you want to go to Germany? It will be the same thing when we have our own independent country. You might be looking at whether to go to Biafra land, because Biafra land is progressing with innovative, you know, they're very, you know, we know they are entrepreneurship. But I don't want entrepreneurship that is creating menace in Yoruba land, creating fake drugs. I mean, how can they be creating fake whiskey and you want us to live together. No, I don't want people like that. I want to fingerprint every goddamn person in Yoruba land, just like the British government fingerprint me when I told them I'm not going back to Nigeria. They say, you're not going back to Nigeria? I say, yes. We're going to fingerprint you. I say, I'm not a criminal. Just, which one? You want my leg as well? Take everything. And I've lived here for 25 years and I'm grateful. So we will make sure that every Igbo in Yoruba land, when we have our country, will all be, not just fingerprint, we will take your facial recognition. If you don't want that, you have the option to opt out of that country. But in Nigeria today, everybody just wants to do their own. Create fake drugs, kill innocent people. I mean, imagine you are buying paracetamol and it's fake. And the person that is doing it knows that it's fake. And they ask him, did you study medicine? No, I didn't study medicine. I'm just entrepreneurship. And the same Yoruba man, like, Dapo Abiodun, the criminals. I saw them in the, I don't know what he was talking about yesterday. Let's go and look at Dapo Abiodun. You don't know Dapo Abiodun? He's your governor of Ogun State. He was a credit card fraudster. Imagine, and he says, no, it's a long time ago, the law of Nigeria still allow me to contest and become a governor. It dare not become anything in this country as a fraudster, even if that fraud was committed 50 years ago. But Abiodun, a criminal, I saw him yesterday. I'm not using my software. I will have showed you all this criminal Yoruba man. They call, look at Sanwo-Olu. Hey, look at I think this one is they call them Elder 2024 Southwest Assembly. They are all criminals. They are criminals. When you see them like that in Agbada, they are the Afonjas that knows that the Yorubas are in danger, but they kept quiet. These ones are waiting for. I pray Tinubu return back to Nigeria. But right now, Tinubu is taking treatment at St. Mary Hospital. He's not feeling very well. My intelligence told me yesterday, and that intelligence was right. I'm waiting to see if we can get a picture of him or video. But they're securing him that they don't want to get loose out again like they did the last time. They know that a lot of Nigerians are waiting at St. Mary Hospital. You will not see the picture of Tinubu for a while. They've given him a bit of more cover this time around. They don't want to lose his image out like they did the last time. So you are not likely to see any image of Tinubu for the next 2 weeks. You'll be hearing communique and say, hey, Tinubu is doing very good. Even they will tell you that he just spoke to Joe Biden. Joe Biden dare speak to Tinubu because Joe Biden knows that Tinubu is a criminal. It would destroy their image for the election in November, and Joe Biden is not taking any of that chances. That's why Tinubu could not travel to UN. Because if Tinubu travels to United Nations, he will not have the privilege to see Joe Biden. I told you that. Joe Biden knows he's a drug pusher. Anybody that is involved in any kind of drug, whether the money was going in your account, you are the one selling it, you are a drug pusher. So Tinubu is one. It's just that, drug pusher is the president. If Tinubu meets Joe Biden, they will lose the American election. Trump will finish Kamala Harris. I don't know whether Kamala Harris or Trump, depending on who wins, I don't know who's going to win. We pray for peace in America. Ijaya, good morning. Sanjo Beauty, good morning. Let me leave the good morning to individual because we are really on a very serious discussion here so that we don't get carried away. Because when I say good morning to some name, some people are thinking maybe it's part of the program, so let's just not get carried away. Tinubu, the drug pusher, but he's currently in a very, I'm not saying he's in coma right now, but he's under a serious, with my intelligence here in the UK, is going through a lot at the moment. But don't expect his media handle like Ononuga, that old criminal man that will come and tell you that Tinubu has just spoken to our prime minister. He's not speaking to anybody. Right now, they are finding a solution to whatever is held to reason, which I just pray that he comes out of it and return back to Nigeria and just wave again. Like Buhari, Buhari, we didn't know whether he died, whether he died, whether he was alive, but every time he's going out, he will do his hand like that, like a robot. Hello. Don't expect people like that, the phrase, to tell you about the breakup of Nigeria. But that the phrase has a British passport, if I'm right? So those ones are just creating crews. You expect the video to tell you Nigeria should break up. Oh, DJ Copy. Which one again? Burna Boy. Burna Boy. Hmm? You expect Tiwa Savage to tell you that we should break Nigeria. Oh, Linda Ikeji, Dele Momodu. You're expecting Fayemi, the criminal Fayemi, the Fayemi that could not produce one job in Ekiti. Imagine a governor for 8 years. He did not provide a job, but he provided a job for himself and his family by stealing the wealth of Ekiti State. Imagine the Yorubas expecting them. Go to that Abiodun's webpage now. I'm coming back to that Babadeboye again, okay? Because I know he's our spiritual father, but he needs to tell us whether God created Nigeria. And if God created Nigeria, what was the purpose of the creation? Good morning to you all. Mokibubua. So this is their assemble yesterday. They assemble when their leader is in the hospital. You know, not that I'm laughing that Tinubu is in the hospital. I'm just wondering whether they are aware. I'm sure they know, but they have to make everything look good. Oh, 2024 South. These criminals know that we should be talking about 2024 Yoruba Nation Assembly, but they are yet talking about 2024 Southwest Assembly inside Nigeria that is not working. Imagine. So when the Abiodun finish now, I don't know what agenda that they are having, because I know someone will complete his tenure in 2027. The Abiodun complete his tenure. They are preparing a guy called Yayi. That one is another criminal. Yayi. He did Alimosho. He complete Alimosho. He's gone back to Ogun Senatorial West. He's a senator now. He would then pump money to criminal Yorubas that love money, as they are sharing bread, they are sharing yam. Imagine Yoruba people, no shame, no shame. They go and line up, and there's somebody. Imagine me go to Tesco and buy bread. I mean, we give people bread, homeless people. Not that there's no homeless here. Oh, you're expecting Iyadura, Esther Ajayi, that philanthropist, that beautiful woman, to tell you Nigeria would. Those ones are not going to tell you, but I know that God is communicating with them, but they have not just spoken. I am the one that need to speak for now. If you're expecting any of your religious leader to speak the breakup of Nigeria, you will wait. But those that are speaking, you don't like them. They don't have big church with air condition like Kumuyi. Which one is the one that would normally wear white? There's one pastor in Nigeria, a Yoruba man. That one they wear white all the time. White car, white shirt, white t-shirt, white suit. In the midst of poverty. So, while I was about to go to bed, or doing my own little bit, I was tired yesterday. I had to hit the bed early. And when you go to bed early, you sometimes wake up, and I know when I come live, I will see people, because we're living in a 24 hours time zone. So if some people are sleeping, doesn't mean everybody's sleeping, okay? Australia is far ahead. New Zealand is far ahead. While America, Canada are behind the scene at about 10 o'clock, 9, depending on what part of America you are. So let's read this quickly. And I've not played my jingle. One of my boys produced this for me yesterday. And remember to support this channel. I don't want to wait for YouTube money alone. I need proper money, good money. Egigo money to do and challenge you that still think that Nigeria will work, because I need to do a lot of things. And without money, we can't do any. Oyedepo, yeah, that one they wear white all the time in the midst of poverty. So let's just listen to this quick, one. I say good morning to you. It's your first time of seeing me. You never seen me before. I will be this one again that wants to break Nigeria. Shut up. Just take it easy, okay? Your dad tried to fix Nigeria. It failed. Your mother died because she could not buy paracetamol, even though the paracetamol is fake. I mean, imagine paracetamol that is fake. Your mom could not buy it. Mosquito killed your mom because of malaria. Drug was unable to be afforded. Oh, that your younger sister died. Oh, because you were thinking that your hospital will be fixed. Oh, that woman that wanted to give birth eventually died because there was nobody to support her. So stop talking about saving Nigeria. You can't save Nigeria. The worst case is you want to steal out of Nigeria. Hey, you want to be like Wike, criminal. You can see how they're doing in Rivers State. Is that election? And how can we be in a country where Asari Dokubo is saying he will shut down the helicopter? Don't you know that country is divided? Do you know how many guns with Asari Dokubo? Asari Dokubo is even saying that Wike already bought guns. So everybody is just, living the kind. That is not a country. You expect me to come and live in that kind of society? Intimidation, left and right. Yoruba go intimidate you. Hausa go intimidate. If you go and sell pork in the north, go and sell alcohol. Those ones already running a country of their own, but stupid Yoruba people that you think that they are well learned, and we are told that we are so educated that look at them. They are waiting for Dipo, that one day UK. Who else again? All these, they are influencers on social media. They are waiting for them to come and tell us that don't listen to Koiki. That guy needs problem. He's a problem. He's a problematic guy. We see him moving around as if he's not. But they forgot that I am just different from their normal, usual criminal journalists in Nigeria. Hey, I greet my Simon Ekpa. Hey, some of them don't agree with him. Let's leave him alone so you don't get hype up to money. So let's go to Dakpa Abiodun. Like I said, these are. When they wear Baba Olawo, I laugh because when I see Dakpa Abiodun, the way he put on his hat, you would think it's Baba Olawo. He's a criminal. This Baba Olawo was not a criminal. Baba Olawo was never a criminal. But Dakpa Abiodun already is a criminal. But he now put on Awolowo's hat, like the short man devil called himself Yemi Osibajo, the economic team. I remember when Osibajo was in power, he would always put on his glasses with pen. We don't know what he's reading, whether it's the one that told him to read or the one he drafted himself. Remember Osibajo? Those pictures that his cameraman now makes so much money. Remember that guy used to take that picture. Where is the spokesman for Yemi Osibajo? That one has started the program at China's television. Oh my God. A criminal country. Remember Laolu Akonde, the one that used to speak on behalf of Osibajo? Where is Femi Adesina? They've made so much money now. Very soon you will see that Femi Adesina will say, I want to release my book. I think he did already. My time spent at Aso Rock. So you two, you are waiting for your time. Turn by turn, no. Najagaban turn, no. All those ones that sang that in London, they refuse to go back home. I'm trying to wonder why you support Tinubu from UK. Now that Tinubu, okay, they know that Tinubu will be coming back to London soon. So why would they want to go to Nigeria? Koiki, don't worry. It's the electoral system. So you think that the electoral system is what we're talking about here? If you like, bring Angel to fix that electoral system. We're talking about people that are different. Look at everybody watching me now. We're all different people, but there's one particular one that joined together. They call them indigenous people, Yoruba. They call them indigenous people, Hausa. Indigenous people, Igbo. Indigenous people, this, that, and then they now put everybody inside one room. We can't buy each other every day, and you're expecting that to work. And you're expecting that to work. It will never work. It is a failure from the one. One Femi Adesina will title his book "My Service to My Nation." Which nation? Criminal people. I'm sure Femi Adesina knows something about Buhari that he's not telling us. Maybe they've given him so much money and he has swear allegiance that I dare not come out and say Buhari is spy. I don't have evidence whether Buhari spy or not, but you can see that there's a robot in Buhari. Someday you will see Buhari's head like that. Someday you will see something like that, like like the mask is not sitting, especially during the COVID. Buhari ears were going like that. I don't know, but that is what we were told that Buhari spy. So I don't have evidence to that. But all we know is that self-determination still remains the inalienable right. So let's just enjoy this small little track.
Yoruba Nation 1 Million Rally. Yoruba World Media Organization is inviting you to a 1 million man march happening in London. Date on the 12th of October 2024. Time of convergence 10 a.m. Venue, BBC Broadcasting House, Poplar PI, London W1A 188. For more information, please contact OLAYOMI KOIKI at +4475 94050 or Bedu Walkabout at +4477 930 17688 or Koikimedia Baby at +4475 70320030. Announcer, Yoruba World Media Organization.
You better come and meet Igboho live. We are making the history. Because look, Britain cannot stop the breakup of Nigeria. They dare not support any criminal military of Nigeria this time around. It will be fire to fire. I live here, they can listen to me. But I know that we are peace-loving people. And I know the Biafra are peace-loving people. Let Britain support the Nigerian government to attack Yoruba people or attack the Biafra this time around. They will face the consequence of such, because the 1967 war that led to 5 million innocent people that died. Hey, Alaja Queen, they make a dance for Alaja Queen. This woman don't sleep as well. Me, I no sleep for my house. Alaja no sleep. I mean, Dr. Zabi no sleep. Omoluka don't sleep. Now Omoluka they sleep. And they no sleep. Imagine. You don't know Alaja Queen. Go and watch the video I did there. She's the woman that I was in the car yesterday with. I collected this from her. This one will be going to Dustin later on this morning. You will see me. I'll try. Just get to Dustin. Go and give some to Amode Maja. We still have clothes that we are selling. Yeah, we don't give things for free. You don't buy things for free. Look, tomorrow, there's an area called Tottenham. There's an NFA football match. I have seen them advertising today already that they have merchandise to sell. So don't come and say, are they using Yoruba Nation to make money? Yes, what do you expect us to make it with? No, what do you expect me to make the Yoruba Nation from? We've got to make money out of it. Because if America, NFA football, they are already telling us tomorrow they're playing something in Tottenham. And they're going to use that to sell their merchandise. So we will use Yoruba Nation to sell products so that we can have money that maybe will be up to Tinubu and fight to save our people from Tinubu's hegemony. Did I get that English right? Too much grammar. So I want to dance for Alaja Queen one more time, okay? So if you are not aware what is happening, I'm sitting here because next week Saturday we expect. Look, the invite that we posted out, like I said, that invite, I will speak in Yoruba and English. Máa sọ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ ti gba invite ẹ̀rí lórí social media yẹn lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ máa sanwó wọlé ní o £100, and we have up to latest Tuesday. If you don't pay for the dinner, forget it. Ẹ pàdé wa ní rally. But we hope that many of you will do. Tuesday, cut off mark. After Tuesday, the bá pè mí pé Koiki fẹ́ ra dinner. Because we need money. Don't come and tell me we don't need money. Even Tinubu stole so much money that he used it to fight for the election. Remember, he says, oh, what? But Emefiele change the money. And Tinubu was like, all this money where I can't put for house, where I go use distribute to people like Yoruba that doesn't have money. So, only we are there this evening. Give them some flyers. So let us continue to remind us that this event, Yoruba Self-Determination Rally, first and foremost, they need donation. They have their account number. Not for my own is different, but we're saying that for the donation, there's called Ifelodun Apapo. They have the Naira account and they have the UK account. Please, but I beg you, we need money. Without money, we cannot do this thing. We need money to run the show. Mama, when you are tight, you know, a lot of us, I mean, I've sent money to our loved ones that Tinubu could. I mean, imagine Yoruba people were expecting that as soon as Tinubu enter, rice go drop down. As soon as Tinubu enter, our life will change. Their life has become miserable. And Tinubu, look, I am not joking. Tinubu is at St. Mary Hospital. But my intel said they are protecting him, that we can't get any image of him right now. Because they realized that there was a flop from the last time he came for the checkup. So this time around, they're protecting him so that image of Tinubu will not come on the social media at the St. Mary. Even if it will be coming out this time around, they will put him through the back door. They didn't realize that somebody will snap Tinubu and upload it on the social media. So this time around, Tinubu is not going to be visible for us, but is currently at the St. Mary Hospital. That is what my intelligence has told me. But what they said to me is I cannot get any image for now. But we're working on it. But I'm not here about whether Tinubu is in the hospital or not. I am here because the Yoruba Self-Determination Rally, put together by Yoruba World Media Organization. Don't expect me to tell you it's BBC organization. BBC is not going to talk about it, but we're going to showcase Yoruba people at the BBC next week Saturday. Whether they like it or not, whether they're going to air it or not, they will have no choice. Igboho himself will be present. Should I put this on so that you can be seeing his face, so that that face will be the one that will kill you, for those of you that disregard and disrespect him? Should I put it on in your face? Now I'll put it on behind the scene. So let me first dance one more time, okay?
Yoruba Nation 1 Million Rally. Yoruba World Media Organization is inviting you to a 1 million man march happening in London. Date on the 12th of October 2024. Time of convergence 10 a.m. Venue BBC Broadcasting House, Portland, PI. London W1A 1AA. For more information, please contact OLAYOMI KOIKI at +4475 94050979. Or Bedu Walkabout at +4477 930 17688. Or Koikimedia Baby at +4475 70320030. Announcer Yoruba World Media Organization.
How can you live in London? You are hearing Yoruba Nation Rally. Say, me, I'm Nigeria. And one day you go to that Nigeria, they will just, police will just slap you. Back. Sir, why now? They slap you again. Baka. Oh, what have I done? They slap you. Baka. That is the Nigerian police. So you better support Yoruba Nation movement, because Yoruba Nation country will not allow any police that dare slap you. That day his job is finished, because we will train them. The Nigerian police are not trained. You are not seeing Igboho very well, so let me put this one like that. I want you to be seeing my Igboho. I spoke to him on the video call yesterday. He was relaxed. The Biafra, some of them, not all the Biafrans, they are, hey, Igboho don't collect money. Those ones, don't mind them. They're just concerned that they want to see his action. But they forgot that we are not the same. How can we do the same action like you? Our action is different, okay? Igboho is now working with Tinubu. Those ones are pained. That, Koiki and Igboho in London. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. I told you that the finishing job from the Biafra must happen this year. How can Nnamdi Kanu be in prison and you expect peace? Even Aisha Yusuf, I saw a video. Kudos to her. She's a Peter Obi boy or girl or whatever. But Peter Obi is never going to be your president, because Nigeria will be gone. better tell Peter Obi to go and support the agenda of the Biafrans. Somebody say, I left Nigeria year 2K, 2000, right? I greet everybody as well. Good morning, everyone. You think that this guy know they sleep? How if somebody no go sleep? Which kind of prayer they do? Why not go sleep? Now you they do prayer for Nigeria, we no go sleep. Waiting they push me, I no go sleep. I just woke up. Nigeria, the crime scene. Look at everybody watching me now. The good ones knows what we're talking about, but the bad guy, like Faz, the bad guy. You're waiting for Falana to tell you the breakup of Nigeria. I mean, they know that the constitution is not working, but Falana, every one of them are making money out of Nigeria. Oh, you're waiting for Seun Kuti. Hey, Seun Kuti, yeah, that one that talks about Africanism. Imagine calling, Nnamdi Kanu a name. But he's using his father's name to enjoy life now. He'll be in London at Cocoa Bar, at Camden, a big place, where Amy Winey, the girl died some few years back, top, artist. So Seun Kuti is just using the leverage of his father. Not that he can sing anything, but Fela already done a lot of work for them. So why not allow us as well to allow Baba Akintoye to complete this job so that everybody can enjoy? Okay, Shigoni, I'm told that I'm more than God. Sekpe today Dustin Alaja. Yeah, in trial. So you end up in Dustin after I left you in Southeast. Wow, this woman they try. Alone is strengthening. That's the Sanfast TV. Please subscribe to her channel. She's been so busy she cannot even do program. And she also have a big event that is coming up that is not for public consumption. We appreciate you, ma. By the time I got back home, it looks like I go carry pong pong. Just went to bed. So let's go back to the discussion of this morning. The surrounding of this discussion is about the Yoruba self-determination rally. I was at my mom yesterday, and straight away I saw, Scotland something, and I said to my mom, quick, can you increase the volume? Do you know that they're Scottish. Let me give you I gotta move my laptop closer because it's too far away from me, and I'm struggling to, to check things on my screen. It's far away from me. Shouldn't be far. Come closer, baby. Come closer, sweetie. Yoruba nation not going back. Our life will continue to be miserable should we not opt out of Nigeria. You will not have quality education. But let's talk about rally. Let's first look at the meaning of rally. When we say rally, what is the meaning? Because not everybody understands anything. So the word rally, what does it mean? Before we start talking about whether it is our right or not, the word rally, Romeo Alpha Lima Lima Yankee, rally, come together again in order to continue fighting after a defeat or dispension. At the moment, we are not defeated. Yes, we can re-strategize. Yes, we can look at things from a different perspective. Oh, Koiki, we are not hearing anything. Shut up. You are hearing something. What do you mean you are not hearing anything? Is it because Tinubu? Do I know Tinubu before? What thing concerns me and Tinubu? Am I the one that contests for Tinubu? Am I the one that campaign for Tinubu in London? The people that campaign for Tinubu right now, I'm sure they are all regretting ever doing so, because they expect. I don't say that Tinubu is only in office for 1 year. It will not make any difference. Your life will become very miserable until the country collapses. But Koiki, when you have this Yoruba nation, who is going to be the leader? Look at the Yoruba man talking with no common sense. Who is going to be the leader? Is it not the same Benga Dane? Is it not the same people? Because that is the way you think. Your brain is not working. On Instagram, it will go and we will come back again. So don't think that the program has ended. Alaja Fatima Mustafa, good morning, ma'am. Comrade Sholako Gonoku, good morning. And the rest of you that are quietly listening. Some are just greeting me because they don't have anything to watch. There's no other program. So they just say, let me just watch this one. Yeah, waiting, he won't talk again. But nobody will break. Imagine he's sitting in his house and nobody can break Nigeria. But he's not in Nigeria. I love those ones. I love the diaspora that always come and say, nobody can break Nigeria. But they are not in Nigeria. They are somewhere abroad. The Abroadians. The Abroadians. Imagine, a diaspora will tell you, nobody can break Nigeria. But he's right. He's not himself. He's not in Nigeria. So let's go back to the word
rally.
Recovered or caused to recover in health spirit. Noun, a mass meeting of people. Who are the people? The Yorubas and the friends of the Yorubas. Look, we can have friends of Yoruba that are Igbos, Jamaican. Invite them. Uganda, Kenya, South Africa. Tell them that, look, I was... should I give you too much details? Nah. Some people like too much details. I was somewhere, anyway, let me put it that way. And the beautiful girl on the till, when you see beautiful girl, you know, we men will know beautiful people. And she was saying to me, we talker like the talkative. You always engage. But because she's not Oyibo, because sometimes the Oyibo, you want to engage them, they don't want to engage. On the train, everybody's looking at you. Are looking at them, they're looking at you. They are not reading the paper. If your eyes goes together, that is the kind of country that we are living like a robot. You go on the bus. But when we see other people that that this one, they be people if you talk to, say good morning, and you can start engagement. Not that the Igbo people, somehow, you can engage them as well. Anyway, I believe she's from either, I didn't ask, but I believe she's either Sudan or Somalia. So I told her next week, Saturday, she might end up seeing me as a popular man, because she doesn't know me right now. And within 60 seconds, I told, and the good thing is, when I first started the conversation, I said that she knows Nigeria, and I say Yoruba people, she knows Yoruba people. And I said, we are fighting for self-determination. She says that means under the right to referendum. But look at the Yoruba man now. That's why they say some of you, your head be like coconut. Imagine a Yoruba man is trying not to leave Nigeria, but his life is miserable. But he's expecting that the GO to announce that Yoruba must exit, even though that the GO cannot confirm whether God created Nigeria. Because that the GO knows that God did not create anything near Nigeria. It is the fabrication of the criminal British colony of that time. And your grandfather, I'm sure, was older than Nigeria, but you cannot think straight anymore. You have eaten too much cow. Anyway, imagine somebody that is not Nigeria. Just within 60 seconds communication, she was asking that means that you will want to opt out using a referendum. But tell a Yoruba man today, look at them now watching me, not the one that believe in the self-determination. They'll be saying, why are we going to break up Nigeria? All we can say, we want our own police. That is what they will wait for until Tinubu will finish his government. They are waiting for their own police, regional government, restructure Nigeria. Criminals. Before I go back again, let's finish that. Dapo Abiodun. This is what he wrote on his timeline on X, which is known as Twitter. Prince, I don't know who gave him Prince. All these criminals. Tinubu don't say you to become Prince. Maybe one day he will say he wants to be Oba. How can that be? Who gave him Prince? All we need to say is just criminal, fraudster, credit card fraudster. And then I will now put Prince. Hey, you want me to respect your governor? Hey, sorry, you're already upset. Koiki, stop talking to my governor like that. Oh, Leko. Look at them. Where's Ajimobi today? He don't pie, don't gone. You remember him, Constitution Authority. I think he died during the COVID. Should I pray for the soul? The wife is enjoying. I'm sure the wife has got a toy boy that is looking after her. Stole so much money. Buy house in America. Look at you living. I thought I used to call it face man. They say no, Koiki is no more. He slap me, I slap you. Oh, Guinea, oh guy, you never finish for that toilet. I want shit. Messed up country. Look at Lagos. Many people living under the bridge. Imagine Yoruba people living under the bridge, and you should expect this weird son who look at his face, point the finger. Ambode told us he has some mental problem. He better come and take treatment like his Oga or his father, because Tinubu is currently taking treatment. So it goes like this. At the official APC Nigerian Southwest Assembly, imagine, they are assemble, just like I want to assemble us. Not me, it's a fellow Grandpapa. Hey, Tira vest. Look, these are Elijah motivated me from Momsilano. Elijah, how do you know that this bag is strong? This woman, I say, Elijah, I need the bag. She said, take this bag. Me, I'm looking at it like, that is the reason why we must trust each other. Because when she wanted to give me this bag, I didn't trust it. I said, hey, Elijah, if it's imology, you know I'm not driving like you. Not that I don't have driver license, idiot. Cut your coat according to your size. Okay? Tinubu go buy private jet. Now they pack him for standstill. Do you know how many days he will spend in London? You think it's 2 weeks? I bet my life if Tinubu will stay here for 2 weeks, from what I'm hearing, he will spend a little bit longer. Write today's days down. Today is the 5th or 6th rather. Tinubu will probably exit here a bit longer, from what I'm hearing. I'll leave it like that. Don't give too much details. So Elijah, thank you so much. And this is Marks and Spencer. Not that I'm promoting them because I'm not their brand ambassador. Imagine Wizkid and their fans, the video, those ones we don't make money, they are fighting each other on social media. I don't want to swear tonight or this morning. I just want to make it clean. I could have used that my word on top of it. Shameless Yoruba people, shameless Nigeria, fighting for two people where their life done better. Maybe those ones they are playing jokers. They'll say, yeah, Wizkid, go and attack me on social media. Me too, I will attack you back. Average Nigerians, they're fighting against rubbish. I mean, it's your right to. So Elijah, this bag was strong, but I didn't expect it to last till now. I was expecting it to break before I get home. A strong bag. That is what we need. We need a strong nation. A Gidigba nation with is strong, not the weak one that Tinubu cannot. The Fulanis have hold his balls. They're wrapping it like that. I'm sure they put a lighter under Tinubu balls. Say Tinubu, yeah, if you say anything about self-determination with Koiki and Igboho and Babakitoye, we will put more light. Tinubu say, please so this thing they hot for underneath. And your land, I say, my brother Koiki, are you thinking what I'm thinking on Nigeria throne? What are you thinking? Share it with me. It's your first time watching me. You're like, which one be this again? All these Yoruba people, they also disturb social media with the breakaway. Say, shut up your dirty, stinking mouth. Did your father create Nigeria? Did your parent tell you who created Nigeria before? You don't know. Idiot all over the place. Mumu. So we need a strong country like this bag. And if you look at Marks and Spencer, they've been around for years, but they are still. Imagine this kind of bag. All the plastic bag they brought from Nigeria for me just some few weeks ago when I went to pick something from Alaja, they are substandard. I'm sure that they produce them, the Igbo people in Lagos, they produce those ones. Substandard. Even some of them, you know those plastic bags, they wrap something for you from Nigeria. What into? Substandard. As they come on like that, I just remove it, put it in the bin. You even have to wash your hand. The substandard country. So you expect intelligential people like myself and you that respect humanity, respect the lives of others, to remain in that contraction. So when we call it zoo, some people are, Koiki, are you not like in Andekanu? We don't like that in Andekanu. Idiot all over the place. Shetima is warming up to take over I don't want to go too much detail, but Tinubu will not return back to Nigeria after 2 weeks. Write today's date down. I will not say more than that. Your president, Tinubu, even if he does not return back in 1 day, that means my prediction has come true. Calculate the time he left Nigeria, okay? I don't know, but I've written it somewhere. After 2 weeks, I will come out and tell you that Tinubu did not return back as planned after 2 weeks. Prepare for the worst case scenario. I'll leave it like that. And don't ask me where is your source coming from, idiot. You expect journalists to tell you their source. If we tell you our source, what are you going to do with it? You think I'm one of that your vlog or blogging people, blogging platform? Because I sit in my house. Do you know how many intelligent arrive on this house every blessed day? So let's go further. So we are still talking about the Yorubas, the Afonjas, the Dakwabiodun. Who is this one? The deputy governor. I'm sure that one is looking forward to buy Sanwo-Olu quickly or kick Sanwo-Olu out so that he can become the next governor. That's what they do. I believe that's Bisi Akonde, all these bastard old men that knows that Nigeria is not going to work. But now they have access to Asorok, at least temporarily, until Tinubu will probably buy or he will survive. Because I know the Fulani wants to buy him. I do pray that he will not be buy. Some people say, Koiki, why are you worried about that? Let them buy him so that it makes things quicker. You know, I'm a God-loving child. I love God. I don't want them to buy Tinubu. Well, on top of Tinubu's head, we go break up that shit, old messed up, evil country that Britain created. I mean, imagine Britain say, your name will now be Nigerian. Can I tell the British people that your name now will now be this, and they will accept it? I mean, we accepted the rubbish because, you know, a lot of things have played out in the past. Let's correct the past now. Yoruba people are sitting there. They are praying. Nigeria will be great. They go to church in the morning. Pray for Nigeria. Which church? Any church tell you say pray for Nigeria? Bring the pastor closer. Say, Pastor, I have something I want to tell you. And slap that pastor's face. Say, which pray for Nigeria? You think God is stupid like you? You think God is evil like you in a country where you have marginalized individuals from not enjoying the resources of their land? So you think that God is stupid? Do you think it's only crude oil that we have in Nigeria? Do you know the amount of human talent that is wasting on a daily basis? You're expecting who to come and tell you Nigeria will be great? Barack Obama. So you're expecting Barack Obama to come and tell you Nigeria will be great. Which great? Where is the greatness? Ordinary South Africa, that they chase us away. Hey, no, Koiki is the Igbo people that are going to, hey, shut up your mouth. Are you not also a fraudster in America and Canada and Europe and doing all kind of criminal activities as Yoruba man? It's not about that. It's because they don't value you as a country. Let's go separately so we know who is who. We know who is carrying which passport. And nobody. If you carry our Yoruba passport, you commit a crime, we will deal with you right on the door. We will tell them to let you come back home. You carry a Yoruba nation, Yoruba country, Oduduwa country. Hey, I don't like that one though. You call it Yoruba nation. No? We are not going to support you because it's calling Yoruba nation. We want Oduduwa. Hey, shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. Idiot all over the place. Mumus. That's like Baja said, 200 million Mumu people allow few to rob their underneath. 200 million Mumu people. They can't think straight. They expect their thinking faculty to work in a country where you don't have electricity for 64 years. So let's talk about your Southwest APC. The same APC that hopefully will probably break up because Every one of them are looking for how to steal the wealth of Nigeria and rub it on their face like Dino Malaye. Rub it on their face. That one go travel, go they rub it on their face. Somebody wait before don't put inside prison. At the official APC Southwest Assembly, this happened on 5th of October 2024, we reaffirmed our commitment to supporting President Bola Tinubu, that is in London receiving treatment. Imagine, weary people. Now I understand why Prophet Tibetan said they are weary people. These ones are still reaffirming their commitment to Tinubu, that whether they don't know whether he will return back to Nigeria alive or dead. And I'm not joking with my words. I don't want him to die yet, because I can't create a human being. But do you know how many people Tinubu said don't buy? Proxies. We know that now. Who killed Funshaw Williams? Koiki, are you sure what you are saying? You'll be charged for defamation. Hey, shut up your dirty, stinking, bloody mouth. I'm sure Tinubu knows not just about the death of so many people in that shit old part of Southwest, intimidation, using their tawgris. You dare not come and disrupt the program next week Saturday, or be that idiot all over the place. Yoruba idiots. Koiki, stop abusing. Yes, shut up your dirty stinking mouth. Yoruba mumu. How can Tinubu wants to control every one of us? If he can control the Obas and this Olori Buruku, let me use that word so that social media doesn't pick it. Because every now and then those ones keep blocking me. Yesterday they blocked us on Instagram. By careless. The message will still trickle down. Because the end of the... I say Britain can never stop the breakup of Nigeria. I live here. They dare not stop it this time around. Because what they did in 1967... to support the Nigeria against the fight of the Biafra will destroy the whole part of Nigeria if care is not taken, even in Yoruba land. Bomb bastard. Oh, I don't want to use that word again now. Idiot all over the place. The end of Nigeria. So if Israel can attack those in the region that are killing them, we have the right to attack anywhere if they are part of the people that will keep us in Nigeria. I will leave it like that. Asikonyo Tito. We will attack anywhere in Nigeria, and that is what the Igbo can do as well. Don't say, Koiki, don't let Simon Ekpa come and attack Yoruba land. That's why we don't like you. Shut up your dirty stinking mouth. Allow Tinubu to tell them to go, then we will not let them destroy Yoruba land. Ordinary Niger told Tinubu that if they burn your papa well, make any effort to come and fight us, we will first blow up Lagos and you will see the end. Tinubu hear that say, Niger, this small country. Now say Mali say, we deal with them all. That's alliance. Now then Burkina Faso say, we deal with them. Those ones have pulled out of your nonsense ECOWAS, nonsense African, nonsense Japajantis Union. America, they told America, I love those kind of spirit. We need those kind of spirit in today's Yoruba. But the bastard Yorubas, they don't have that kind of fighting spirit. All they have now is to do jiggy jiggy. Everybody is selling agbo to do jiggy jiggy. Yeah, jiggy jiggy, jiggy jiggy. Go on, Linda Ikeji. There's one girl there. Every time she's showing her, see, how will you concentrate when you are watching those kind of things? So everywhere in Yoruba land that they sell agbo that can make you strong underneath. They can't strong on their brain. Bastard people. Lushi. They cannot use their brain to focus that we fight now and save the future of ourselves. Everywhere that they sell, the one we go do poki poki. Ajashe poki poki. Everywhere in Yoruba land today, now poki poki. And they sell all kind of fake, different products. The one that is substandard. And they like dancing, 5G. Go to Cubana Club. They dance, they rub shoulder. The money where they don't steal from Yahoo, the Yorubas are good in fraud. Ajashe poki poki. Instead of us to look into, think Instagram, they're not happy, bomb bastard. They're not happy with what I say. Say, this guy, this thing what they say is too powerful for us. Let's see if we come back. They're not happy. They're not happy. Who cares? We'll remove your content. Oloshi platform. You can see why our spirit must fight the evil of the colonial rule against us. Imagine when the time comes, we will bring down every part of Facebook in Yoruba land. We will stop it. It's just a matter of time. But if I was talking about sex now, Facebook will leave that. Talk about somebody, sleep with somebody, do jiggy jiggy. They will leave that. But they don't like the one I'm talking about. Say, this one, this man, they wake the spirit of people up. Oh. No, we don't want that. Just show breast. It might be our beautiful mother. I don't like using those, references to our beautiful, beautiful sisters. But that is what social media like. Talk about penis. If I talk about penis now and breast and yansh and everywhere go the roof for here and I go to see people they come in. They say, that guy they talk about penis. So, bomb bastard. We're talking about something that is painful. I say Britain cannot stop what is about to happen in the next few years, if not months. They dare not. The end of Nigeria will be destroyed. It will be destroyed that we will not smell anything near Nigeria again with all these bastard Yoruba people. Now that I've left Instagram, at least I can use my own words as I wish to. Because now Instagram is sometimes restrict me. I don't own the platform. That's why I download every my video when I complete it, because that is my own record for the future. Because if I like, they take my channel. Let me get them. I think we're sitting here because of the YouTube. If I want to do YouTube money, I can be showing my body parts. There are some people that will love it and they'll be paying for it. Yes. I'll just be showing some of my body parts, but do I need that? No. We are talking about the self-determination fight to free ourselves from the dungeon of the British slavery on Yoruba people and the Igbos and the Hausas. We don't know where the Fulani came from. Because they came from nowhere, bastard. And you want us to remain in that union. We will destroy everything that is destroyable. I will just leave it like that. Let your brain calculate whatever it is. Anything destroyable must be destroyed to save our lives. Look at Israel. Look at what they've done. The damage and the collateral damage they've done in Palestinians in under 1 year is unimaginable. And everybody they see, so when I say we will destroy, hey, Koiki, don't destroy Yoruba. Shut up your dirty stinking man. Which Yoruba land? Which one you they enjoy for there? Destroy anything destroyable. Strangulate them till they die. That's what we're going to do. We will strangulate them till they die. So let's read more from criminal Yoruba leaders. Bisia Konde criminal, Sanwo-Olu criminal, Dapo Abiodun fraudster, and the rest of them. So they were assembled yesterday and they are now reaffirming our commitment to supporting President Jagarudi effort to revitalize the economy. Look at it. Look at all this fraudster. They want to revitalize the economy and acknowledge the National Assembly for passing the Southwest Development. Bastard Yoruba people, they're talking about, they are waiting for National Assembly of Akpabio criminal only for passing the South. Why do we need National Assembly fraudster in Abuja to pass the development for Yoruba people? If we have our Yoruba government, do we need to wait for National Bloody Assembly to come and pass anything on top of our people that have been marginalized for years? But since the Yoruba people cannot think straight, their head is more of fraud and sex. Show breast, big brother Nigeria. Just show that side nipple and let them get confused. So you don't listen to Koiki and Simon Ekpa. Don't listen to Igboho. Just show that side nipple. You know, when you see side nipple, your brain go the chaka chaka. Living in danger on a daily basis of our life, but the British are protecting their own territory against any invaders. If the British airspace here, quickly, they think Russia is here. They bring out the RAF. They shut down any aircraft. Why they don't leave it? Because they can't take any chances. But we can allow chances of criminals parade themselves. So next week Saturday, that's the purpose we're sitting here. Because I'm not here the whole night. We have 30 more minutes. I have to go and relax again. Today is Sunday, right? Yeah. Mokibubua. Once again, let's go back to the meaning of
rally.
Is it a right for people to put together?
Rally.
And what does that mean? A mass meeting of people making a political protest or showing support for a cause. A rally attended by around 100,000 people. Can we get 100,000 people next week Saturday? Yes. But when we have Yoruba people say, you know, consign me, what Koiki and Igboho they do. I imagine a Yoruba man. They tell me, say, you know, consign them. Because they still want to go back to the fraudulent Nigeria in December. Yes, you have the right to go, but pray that you come back, because January 16, I spoke to our grandmother that the son was spied by the Fulani terrorists on January 16 in Oyo State, Ibadan. Seyi Makinde till date has not made a phone call to the woman to say, Mommy, if Seyi Makinde's girlfriend, I don't want to use the wife because the wife is irrelevant, because the wife doesn't know what this man does outside. If this girlfriend son, that Seyi Makinde is not the son, die, I'm sure Seyi Makinde would have donated money in dollars. Say, my girlfriend, sorry now. Sorry now. There's money in the government coffer. But imagine a mother lose the child. So for those of you going to Nigeria, please, nobody stop anybody from going. Nigeria is still a country existing. But the end of it is what we're going to push for. If you like, send my video to anywhere. They know that the end is coming. And it's not about me. So you think you can stop it because, no. So what we are going to do next week under Ifelodun Akpapo, and they're asking for donation. You're not giving us money now. Don't let me say Tinubu, because some of you think that Tinubu will give us money. Tinubu that doesn't get himself right now. We don't need Tinubu's money, okay? What we need is your contribution, £10, £50, 1,000. Some of you have that money. You're doing very well. You have businesses in the UK. Support this. So I understand some of you don't want to show. You can be at the background, Koiki, you know me, I still have. I'm not like you. We still have relationship with Nigeria. I'm not saying you should not. But Emma Torinye, let's use the next half an hour to speak Yoruba. Emma Torinye, sorry about those of you that will not hear Yoruba. I've done 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let me speak to my Yoruba people right now, okay? And don't come and say, look at this one, just start with English. You want to hear, shut up, shut up. Did I beg you to sit down here? Let me talk to Yoruba people. I'm begging. Àṣàkọ mo ní kẹ́ fẹ́ mi lówó ìrọ̀ máa kí n sọ yẹn èmi kọ́ lẹ fẹ́ fún lówó a need owó la need nísìn. The next 5 days before the event I need owó tó pọ̀ gan. Koiki ó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ o let them say that, don't worry about those ones. So a bẹ̀ yín ẹni tó o bá ti dáwó pé interface ní London yẹn I will not be able to see. I'm still speaking English. That's what British have done. How can I live here for 25 years? I will just be speaking Yoruba like that. I don't go speak English. For where? Abeyin. Ṣiṣẹ́ owó sẹ́ni kankan lọ́wọ́. Èmi àbúrò yín náà ni. Àbúrò yín ni mo jẹ́. Olólùfẹ́ yín. Ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi lẹ ṣe ń gbọ́ mi. If you don't love me, you will not be here sitting with me. You probably, look, people are in the club right now, enjoying their life. People are doing different kind of things, but we are here because we are concerned. So next week, Saturday, we need money to, look, after Saturday, if you give us the money, account number. We have the Naira account. We also have the UK account. After the whole event, because we're still going to Manchester, we're going with Igboho to Manchester. Not one person is going. Few people are traveling with him to Manchester. The Manchester are organizing something as well. So we need money. Please, I'm begging. Àṣàkọ, I'm begging. Ẹni tó ti dá rárá, tí Ọlọ́run dé blessing yín tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà náà ẹ dá sí. Ẹni tó wà ní abroad, we know that you are like, Koiki, look, we're tired of you guys because we don't know what is good. Look, we can't say we don't know what we are doing. What do you mean? Are you not a Yoruba man? That for me, I don't like you telling me that. Koiki, intense ko ye wa. Kini ko ye yin be? Have you ever thought of joining this movement? Or you just want to sit back behind the scene as if you are not a Yoruba man, you are not a Yoruba woman? So it's don't know any about that. But don't come and tell me, Koiki, we need this strategy. No, that strategy, go to Benin Republic and tell Baba Akintoye, or this man, Baba Akintoye, working tirelessly. We are going to deliver a letter to Downing Street. Baba Akintoye is putting the finishing touch to it. I will be one out of few that will be privileged to see the content of the letter. The rest of you will not see it. It's confidential. But I am privileged to see it. Ọlọ́run ló fi mí síbẹ̀ for now. I've seen it, let me put it that way. I've seen the draft. Powerful. But it will not come to the public consumption. Those are classified information. But they wanted me to say because I am part of the people that is organizing the event. And as a journalist that will be at that place on the day of the submission of the petition. It's a privilege. Thank you so much, Baba Akintoye. It took him 6 days to draft that letter. 6 days. It's not easy to just come and say you want to write letter to Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Sheyna Tinubu, they won't write letter to. So we appreciate the YSDM for the role they are playing. But next week is about
rally.
And people are asking, what is the meaning of
rally?
The meaning of rally is a public meeting of large group of Yoruba people to show support for self-determination. I'm just changing the wordings that I'm reading on Google. I'll give you the wordings, but Emin Fitiwa Silani. Again,
rally.
A public meeting of large group of Yoruba people that are living in the United Kingdom and Europe and Asia to show support for self-determination, opinion, political or sporting. That is the meaning of rally. So, to bring or come together for a common purpose. So ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. One common purpose. Look, we understand Nigeria is still a country, but for a common purpose of Yoruba people, we want to opt out. Our right to self-determination will be respected. You don't like that? Bele? Ndo? You are already hyper. What did this one they talk about? Dare tell Biafra to stay in Nigeria. Even if you now Yoruba say make you stay in Nigeria, go and tell the Biafra. They might be fighting each other like we have also in our own movement, divided. That's what politicians like. Just divide them. Imagine if the doors and the autopilot, they are one uniform. Paka Nigeria go end. Imagine the 2x2, the Baba Akintoye, they come one on one. Paka, it will go quicker. But politician knows the game. That is where their own strength lies. They are criminal fraudsters. Mokinyi Olori Abiola Ade Sayo. When they say somebody is Olori, that means lineage. And I know some of the queens in our palaces are watching Koikimedia, but they don't want to comment. Mokinyi Yawoba, Mokinyi Dada, Moki Babami Oni of Fife or Jaja the Second. Moki gbogbo àwọn balẹ̀ Yorùbá títí dé ìlú Igboho àti Èkìtì. We love you all our fathers. Moki Babawa, the Oba Bariga, the first Oba that says Igboho nílé tèmi support. Imagine that. That is the kind of spirit that we need, not the spirit of jiggy jiggy. Because that one will take you out from the reality of what we are discussing. We are not here to bring anybody down, but we will bring Nigeria down at the appropriate time. America will just advise the citizen to evacuate when it gets hit up, like they are doing right now with Lebanon. America have advised all their over 40,000 citizens that have American passport or residency to leave Lebanon before things goes the other way around. It is also our inalienable right to defend our territory and go after any criminal terrorist wherever they find them, to buy them. Don't leave your enemy to buy you. You got to buy them before they buy you. That is exactly what Israel is doing. They think that they have, or they believe they have, many enemies around their surrounding, and they are buying them. Imagine Israel go straight into Lebanon and take out the leader. That is what they call intelligence. That is what I expect Yoruba people to do. Not be telling me, Koiki, they don't buy us for years. How do you? Oh, you want me to buy ticket? Oh, you want me to tell Igboho to come to Nigeria because they don't buy somebody in Kwara State? You go after those people and buy them more. Buy them more. And send the bodies to me, and I'll forward it to United Nations and say, you bomb bastard United Nations. Have you seen what they've done? We have also replicated the same thing. God no verse. But idiot Yoruba people, they'll sit down in their group. Hey, what if I jago? Hey, what if I jago? Koiki kila mashi. Eba mi pe Igboho. Bomb bastard. So you want me to call Igboho because they don't buy you? Igboho doesn't need to go anywhere anymore. All he needs is his voice to be spoken through his spokesman that remains. And I'm still the spokesman, okay? Nobody can take that position from me for now. I am still his only spokesman, and anything I say is what will confirm. If Igboho hasn't sent me out, I will not come out. But if you say, Koiki, go out there and give warning to anybody, that message will go, pew. But you have not activated anything. Imagine Yoruba people. That is why the Igbos get hype up on social media. See, this boy called Koikimedia is showing that Fulani they buy you, but now Igbo people now they attack. And my people for Yoruba, I don't know how to say it in English. They say, "Eni tabale mu la man le the more the person where we feel crap." Now you go put your tokos inside. And don't do that with underage in this country. You go to prison, okay? You'll become a pedophile. Especially you, this new entrance, where your body know this somewhere. I have just 26 minutes to the end of this broadcast. So you know what? So we're pleading that we need the numbers next week. I Koiki Bomo like it now. Okay, agreed. But you love Yoruba, Omo Yoruba niye, and you know what it told now. But I actually believe in one Nigeria. You believe in one Nigeria, but you live in the UK. Eh? How long have you lived in the UK now? First and foremost, gbogbo yín àgbàlagbà tẹ́ bá wà ní UK, tẹ́ bá sì sọ pé one Nigeria, àyíkọ̀kan right o. I am not saying that you should stop whatever operation you are doing in Nigeria, but don't tell us after you're 60 years, you are 65, you live in the UK, you are still telling us àwọn ọmọ 40 pé Nigeria máa da. Ẹ má tún sọ yẹn now. Àwọn tó wà nílé lè máa sọ yẹn. So àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ bá wa sọ fún wọn. We want to see as many children. No tear gas like Nigerian police, okay? Kò sẹ́ni tó máa yin tear gas àwọn ọmọ yín. We have steward, we have police. And let me quickly read again what the officer sent to me on Friday. And it goes like this. And I will omit certain things because they are still classified, okay? Good afternoon, Mr. Koiki. My name is PC with his number. They have numbers because I need to know who I'm communicating with. I work as part of the police liaison team, which is part of the public order planning. What are we planning? This. Imagine, you will never appreciate anything more than this. If Nigerian police can do this, before Tinubu leave power, that means when Nigeria going better than now. But it don't go better for Nigeria. It don't go better for Nigeria. Anybody will say go better for Nigeria, it don't go better for you as well. Because Nigeria is an evil country that have destroyed lives. for 64 years. 5 million innocent Biafrans were killed, and you want them to love you. We don't have to love them. They don't have to love us. Allow them to go. Let everybody go their separate ways so that we can protect our borderline. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel. That's what we do here. That's why we call this place lecture room. And I'm going to appreciate every one of you within the next 4 minutes so that you will not say, you know, be showing now, my brother, my good friend. They know those who know they read comments. Because when they read comments, they will see too many comments. My name is PC. I work as part of the liaison team, which is part of the public order planning within the Metropolitan Police Service. In the near future, I want to say within the Yoruba Police Service that work and serve the people. I am writing to you in relation to your event. I love that one. Imagine if the Florida Police already have my event registered. Not my event, our event. Not be my own. No. I'm just the one that I've been assigned to talk to the Metropolitan. I mean, imagine the privilege to be talking to police that we have event. Can you have that same privilege? So we already told the police that they were going to do rally. They end up tear gassing every single one of them and arrest innocent Nigerians, exercising their right when we are not in the military. But Tinubu that is also is in St. Mary Hospital. You didn't know. Tinubu is receiving treatment as we speak to you right now. Let their team Andrew come and deny it, and then I will fire up more. But for now, I'm just leave it at that tempo. If the media Andrew come out and say, Koiki, you are lying, Tinubu is not in St. Mary Hospital, I will fire up a little bit more. You know we don't release all our journalists. You release small. You just put that in the air because I know you will cut that section. Let Bayo Ononuga or their media handle come out and say that Tinubu is not in St. Mary Hospital. Then I'll come back out again and I'll give another one more code. But you will not see Tinubu in any public gathering. Anything you see might be a still image or something that has been done before, put together. Tinubu will not engage anything. I know they say he's on annual leave, but he can engage Nigerians here now. If they burn Tinubu well, tell him to show up at the Nigerian High Commission this week and engage the Nigerians, and they should go live. And I'm challenging them now. Let Tinubu, look, he's the president. He can attend the Nigerian. I don't have to be there. I don't need to be there. Let them invite few Nigerians to meet Tinubu at the Nigerian High Commission, where we will end our peaceful rally next week, Saturday, at number 9 Otumbaland. That building was bought by Babawolowo with cocoa money. I dare Tinubu handlers to bring Tinubu to the Nigerian High Commission that he has not visited ever since he's been president. What a mess. One chance to wait. Imagine, come to London. He cannot even visit the staff. Let them tell me if Tinubu has visited that place since he has been the president in 1 year, and how many times he has arrived in London. In and out since 1 year that he became the president. Cause of me, Joe ni Tinubu, Kian staff to Benibe, whether they are Fulani, Yoruba, Igbo, whoever is working there. Let them tell me when Tinubu arrived there and visited them, either private or public awareness. He's not. And I challenge him again tonight or this morning. Let Tinubu show up at the Nigerian High Commission with only few diaspora that are Nigerians, especially under my brother Egbomi, the chairman of the Central Association of Nigeria in the United Kingdom, known as Ayo Akinfe. Let them show up with few people and take picture, but they must go live so that we can time the exact dates, because social media technology will tell us. I don't want a recorded video. So you're not going to see Tinubu, okay? So let's come back to the officer. So the officer says he's writing me, not me, but because I'm the one representing the group to speak to the police in the UK for our event. I am writing to you in relation to your event Yoruba Nation 1 million rally. To briefly explain my role, my work involves pre-engagement with event coordinators prior to the event taking place. So what they're doing is, between now and the next few days, they'll be back. I spoke to him on Friday. He was even in another protest. Imagine that. This officer, he said, Mr. Koiki, is it possible if I call you back or you email me, because I'm in another protest right now. So next week, Saturday, he will be part of the people with many other police officers that will be guiding us from the BBC. Look, did we pay them now? They are doing their job. Imagine police in Nigeria cannot guide you. They tear gas you, they water can you, the one way Dangote bought for them. And they even buy you like they did with the NSAS. October 2020. So in 14 days from today, we will remember all the lost life in Igboho and NSAS Lekki massacre. Because everybody talk about Lekki massacre, but they forgot that people were massacred. Oh, the Shiite. Imagine Buratai. Tell them, wipe them off. We don't like the Shiite. Is that the country that you want? No, Koiki, all this will change. Shut up with your leadership. Which kind of leadership? Bastards. Evil people. So before we finish, let me quickly push this. This is to assist me with understanding all that the event will entail, which can be imagine he's taking these details and then he says which can then be replayed back to the command team to assist in providing a proportionate police response, because we know that some evil people will want to come and do mess. Because everybody's worried now. They say, Koiki, Tinubu is in London. No, don't let them steal Igboho. Hey, you know they're kidnapping Abdekano. Koiki. Hey, our Yoruba people in London and abroad, they're already worried. Please, okay, slow down. This man that I'm communicating with is saying, look, Koiki, do you have anything that you're worried about for the day? Because we want to make sure that if we have to have police with gun to protect you for that day, we will put it there. So that anybody that wants to kidnap Igboho, they can shoot that person because they are terrorists. Anybody that tried that nonsense, we will just, that is a terrorist. So they will just, boom, we will take him out. In the light of this, I would like to take this opportunity to open lines of engagement. That is what we are saying to Tinubu. But Tinubu is in the hospital now. That means we have to engage Shetima. Okay, that is the plan. Send Tinubu to exile on medical treatment, but tell you Nigerians that he's going on annual leave. Why Shetima will now have to engage Biafra and Oduduwa, and they will say no to restructuring. How many people remember that? I don't want any restructure, Shetima. Then he traveled to United Nations with his coconut head and then tell the world that they should allow the Palestinians to have their independent country. Bomb bastards. Let's continue because I have a few minutes and I still want to appreciate you all. This program will not go more than 2 hours. In light of this, I would like to take this opportunity to open, and I'm not going to tell you my own reply, okay? That one is confidential. You'll see that in the future to come in my book. Classified. You want me to read what I wrote back to him? Why should I tell you that? Those ones are private and confidential. In light of this, I would like to take this opportunity to open the lines of engagement with you to understand what your protest will look like, in particular your march from the BBC to the Nigerian High Commission via Trafalgar Square. Please, can I ask you to imagine police officer, they give me their number. I spoke to him. I have his number here, but it's not for public consumption. I can be contacted by email or the number listed below in my email signature. Thank you and regard. Again, with his name, with his number. I mean the police number. They have numbers, okay? Yeah, so that we can recognize who is talking to us. And with his telephone number and address. And I spoke to him on Friday, and that's all you need to know for now. So let me appreciate you. Good morning. Thank you so much. If you're new to my platform, subscribe. We beg you, follow, share, invite others, dissect it, watch it again, and maybe it will have meaning to you. And if it doesn't have meaning to you, you are not going to be meaningful in life, because Nigeria is just a lifeless location that needs to have life. But a Yoruba country, Biafra country, Arewa country will bring it life. Okay? Oh, you're expecting Gandude without his koko, Gandola, Baba Bariga straight with dollar enlarged all over the place. Criminal politicians. So, Mr. Olatayo Aremu, good morning, thank you so much. Oba Ogo, good morning. Taiwo Kike Fasami, good morning, thank you so much. Mr. Sunday Ajayi, good morning. Okpe Olamileko, good morning. Olori Abiola Desayo, good morning. And to all our Olori, Yami Joke Boduri. Few people have complained that the outfit, they are also going to need to change it. There's no problem. Even if you buy clothes in this country, it doesn't fit you, you have the right. This is not Nigeria. Koiki Atirasho could fit you. No, you will return it back. We will give you the one that will fit you. Okay? It's only in Nigeria that a Igbo man will not return the money back to you. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. The moment you buy something from them, they're not going to return any money. Ediko, which money? That is the reason why we need a country that works. So that any Biafra that wants to come and sell products in Yoruba land doesn't follow our constitution, they will end up in the not just prison, because we give them the right to go to court. And it could either be we expel them out of the country, like Britain has expelled many criminals that they don't want to be part of this part. United Arab Emirates does the same thing. Saudi Arabia does the same thing. We will expel you. But before we'll expel you, we might put you in the prison. And we will call your government in Biafra land and say, look, your citizen has committed a crime. Do you have to defend him? And we will charge you based on our constitution. So gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá ti raṣọ bí ẹ wọ̀ tight yín kò fit yín, this is not Nigeria o. Ẹ má dákẹ́ pé àti raṣọ kò fit ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fún wa ká change ẹ̀ fún yín. Ìtàn fi ń pè ní civilized country tá à ń gbé nìyẹn. So ìyá mi Jọkẹ́ Bọ́dún rẹ̀ ṣe gan ni. What also say Tinubu is just want to be president by fire, by force. He's not fit at all. He's in the hospital as I speak to you. That's all I need to tell you for now. So Alan Conde, my brother all the way in China, says the strength of Almighty will always be with you, my brother. I can't wait to see you one day. Nigeria at 64, there is no light, and there will never be light. Muki Oba Ogboni Abalaye, Muki Aworoshasha, Olori Eko, Komeshalako Gbodoko, Yajagun, and many others that are working tirelessly to deliver us from the shackles of what is known as Nigeria. As we are moving towards the final part, I'm appreciating Mr. Omar Tigiwa. Shout out to all our people in Sokoto, in Kano, Kaduna, Katsina. I do not hate anybody. I love Hausa people, but I don't want to be in the same country with you because you want to practice Sharia. I don't. Even though as a Muslim, I disagree with your Sharia. I just want to be a neutral Yoruba Muslim that can smoke, drink, that can eat pork if I love to, that can tell my wife that tonight or this morning we're going to the beach. I don't want anything like, Jalamia. Just put on that nippy because I want to be seeing everything shaky. Yeah, like that man, that Yoruba one where they do. You're expecting those ones to tell you to break up and they are making money on YouTube. That one they say shaky. That man, what is his name? The one where they wear one agbada red and put filler. There's a way he uses word, I forgot now. He talks about women all the time. That's what people like. Breast, boom, boom. They are making good money on YouTube. Don't expect him. They torture him during the NSAS. They put him in language of prison. Now someone who wants to come and rub shoulder with you. Hey, get out, you bum bastard governor. Ebabi korukwe now. Ebentimon Sonny. Then morukwe. The way they wear agbada like this. All those ones, and some of them they say they're doing skate. We know what they're doing. They're criminals. Not all of them. They sell drugs. They say they are doing skate. They do yahoo. They're money laundry. This country, you won't collect £500. They go. They ask for all kind of identification. But Nigeria, they go. They move large amount of money like that. Baga gogo. Nobody go ask any question. Muki Mr. Idris Abimbola for joining us. Mr. Taufik Ishola. Muki Ubeta Wanile. So let's go to YouTube and appreciate some of you as well. because, like I said, this program is 9 minutes away from check out. Andrew, no check out, oh. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. Africa go better. No go better for Nigeria. It no go better for Nigeria. Lushi country. So, as we come to the final part of the program this morning, countdown to the big day event. We need your support. We need look, even if you can't give us money, can you tell somebody that London is hosting a rally? Can you do that for us? So, Mickey, brother me, Eniola, Mr. Macaroni, báwo ló ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ náà? Zogi. I send money to your account. You no give money. You no give the wife money for the house. You go give girlfriend. Yeah? We are Faji people. Yoruba people, we love our Faji. But don't be stupid and idiot that you keep Nigeria for suffer for head, amen, enjoy for heaven. You remember that song, fella? May God bless his soul. They say they smoke Igboho. His son now is taking advantage of his father's glory and be talking nonsense on social media. Ajimokola Wale, the next governor is Ambode. There will dare not be any Ambode. We will take everything down. That's what we should be talking about, not next governor. But I don't want to sit there and say, no election. When I told you no election, you say, shut up, Koiki. We're going to vote Tinubu. Jagaba, Koiki, why you hate Tinubu like this all day? Even all the media we support Tinubu, they lambast them for social media every day. Bomb bastard. So as we are coming towards the end of this program, thank you so much, Mr. Samuel. Oh, and I greet all the people with the Delta, Edo, everywhere you are in Nigeria. I greet you now. Mr. Luagbenga, good morning. Francis, the way you say 1 million march, 1 million march ni. Bomb bastard. I'm able to buruku ni. No go better for your papa. Your papa no go die well. Bomb bastard. They're always unhappy that Igboho is moving around in Ambekano is in the prison. Now we put in Ambekano for prison. No go better for you. Now we put in Ambekano for prison. No be Tinubu put for Ambekano for prison as well. Anyway, do whatever you need to do. If you like, break Tinubu's head, break his government, destroy anything you want to destroy. That will not concern us. Make sure you get in Ambekano out safely, okay? And go and support Biafra government in exile. Idiot all over the place. Come here and say, Koiki, which Igboho, we don't compromise. You no go better for your papa. Your papa no go die well. That is surely. What is concerning with Igboho? Focus on your own Biafra nation. Leave Igboho and Yoruba nation alone. We don't see Igboho. Why you won't see Igboho? Now your papa, you seen Ambekano before. I saw Ambekano live on a Zoom call with Igboho and Simon Ekpa some few years back, before Olori Buruku, Buhari, and Yemi Osinbajo, Shotman Devil, went to kidnap. I mean, you would think that Yemi Osinbajo should know better as a lawyer, that you don't go and kidnap somebody and bring it back to Nigeria and say, hey, we don't get them 4 years now. Focus on your Biafra, leave Yoruba nation alone. But Simon Ekpa will not disrespect Igboho, likewise, vice versa. Some of you don't even have access to your prime minister. If I send Simon Ekpa a message now, if he's probably sleeping, he will send me a reply first thing in the morning and say, oh, all is okay. Idiot all over the place. You will not get access to your prime minister. Every time you're waiting to just get up on the Twitter space so that you can ask questions. I don't need to come on the Twitter space. I have a good, cordial relationship with your prime minister that I respect and I salute his dodginess to save your ass. But don't come and disrespect Igboho because you are a Biafra or you are Igbo. No go better for you. But the true Biafrans will not disrespect us. If you do, I will curse you as well. And Simon Ekpa, I can't wait to see you soon. I'll leave that for you to be wondering when. I'll be seeing him very soon. God willing. You should come back from Finland, Oleshi, to come and do what? He will complete the job from Finland to save your house. Because your house is under Wiki and all the criminal, Opus A. We don't lock that one for prison. Yeah, former deputy senate president. We don't lock up. By the time it comes out, Biafra will be a country. God's willing, inshallah. That one where we lock, I don't remember their name. We don't lock that one. Waiting for the Zani next year. The Zani, they not born the Zani well for UK to leave her house now. I can go out and buy sugar. If the Zani leave her house now, it will trigger the alarm on her electronic tag on her leg back to the nearest police station that is locked with. And they will send a police officer to know why she's leaving the house, because she's a flight risk. By the time Ikekerimadu is coming out of the prison, I pray by the gods of the Biafra land that they've got their country and they can extradite him back to Biafra land for all the charges of crime against humanity. So don't disrespect Igboho if you're Igbo. I will curse you. Igboho can shake me by my man. You cannot do what Igboho has done, and you don't need to tell him what to do. At the appropriate time, he will do whatever needs to be done under the leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye. That's why some Yoruba people say, Koiki, stop engaging yourself with the Igbo people. I say, no, not the ones that respect us. The one when respect us, it will go better for you. And shiri. Let everybody go their separate ways. Together anyway. With all the fake products, Lagos State, this. But I will not sit here and be divided by nonsense Agbajantes politicians. We will go better for. So Simon Ekpa and the government in exile and the de facto government and support the Biafra Liberation Army. They need money to buy weapons. Okay, now weapon that they use fight. All this where they come on social media, they comment. No, everybody needs money. Buy weapon and save it for the raining day to fight. If Israel don't get weapon, they don't destroy them in that region. Have you thought about that? And we're talking about big weapon. Weapon where if it take down aircraft, bring them down. Just like the Boko Haram have it as well. That's what you should be doing. Not come and be asking where is Igboho. What thing concern your father with Igboho? Idiot all over the place on the social media. Moki Mr. Gbenga, we have just 2 minutes and I don't want to go out of that. I love my mom. I say thank you so much. I was with her. We can't wait to see every one of our mothers on the rally day. Those of you that have slept, I'm sure you wake up like, this guy don't do program again. We love you, appreciate you. And those that also pick up my signal in terms of rebroadcasting it from all the platforms, we love you, appreciate you. But please always credit it back to Koikimedia. If you want to know more about me, just Google it and say, who is Koikimedia? It will give you the background, okay? Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀ ibi wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ́ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. To all, we had a good number tonight on the Twitter, 139. I love you, I appreciate your time, and I hope my communication was clear enough for you. Like I said, we are peace-loving, abiding citizens, and we look forward to seeing every one of you next week, Saturday. Good morning. Bye for now. Ó dàárọ̀, ẹ tẹ́ wa lórí Facebook. Good night.